Hi guys, so I was running out of time for completing my cosplay, so I just stopped filming in between as I was making it so I could just hurry up and finish it. So I'm going to show you everything that I did that I didn't get video footage of. So for these overskirts, I ended up making them two. This is still super bulky, but it ended up working out and I loved it. It's nice and full. The white part is more gathered. This one, I did the scallops. I actually sewed these by hand at the hotel the day of the cosplay contest. Both of these kind of connect the same way. They have a button and a hook. Here's my little choker with this bow situation here. This is actually a square. I just thought this gave the best shape and kind of fit in with the rest of the cosplay, because on the picture it kind of looks flowy and flimsy, but it didn't look right with the rest of the cosplay, so that's how I did that. And I was going to do beading on here, and I actually did glue beads on here, but it was just like you couldn't really see the pattern and the beads were too big, and I could have used smaller beads, but I was running out of time, so I just snatched all the beads off. And then these are pieces of foam that I put like dimensional magic on just to kind of give them that glossy look, and I heated them too so they kind of curve as well. And this just is a snap closure. Here is the top skirt right here. As you can see, it has a zipper in it, and then it has a hook on the top. I ended up using an additional pattern for this piece, and I think it worked out perfectly. And of course it has the same lace as the bodice. The only difference between this and the bodice is that there's more of the lace sticking out. Here's the stick to my Lolipop scepter, and then I put this bottom piece on here. These little dots are very flimsy. As you can see, two of them came off. So here comes the bows that go at the top of the Lollipop. This was another kind of rushed thing. I just had them tie on with scraps and pinned together. I couldn't find my interfacing for these, so they were kind of flimsy, which was kind of disappointing. Also, the shape isn't quite right. The bow's kind of shaped like that. I didn't have a lot of time, so I was like, I'm do it how I do it and get it done. This piece goes on top of the bows. This is another rushed piece, so it didn't come out like I liked it to, but it's good enough. Here's the head to the Lollipop. This is a pillow, obviously, and there's a piece of foam. This foam came from like an old chair, so it's pretty dense, and it's even wider than this. And I stuffed this foam in here. This was quite hard to get in here. The hole was about this big. I tried making it bigger, but it was warping the shape. And the swirl is painted with red paint. I mixed in a pearl medium to just kind of give it that pearl look to it. You already saw the completed bodice, but I did add this little gold detailing right here. But if you look closely, you'll see some of the beads have come off, and I'll be gluing some more on later, but that just happened during the washing process. Here's my hair ties. They kind of just look the same as the necklace. I hot glued the Velcro on here. Again, running out of time, just trying to get things together, but that's kind of how it looked. Just wanted to show you these panels again because I did add a little bit more beading. And then on the back of these has some pins, again, hot glued on here. So that when they're laying on the skirt, they're not shifting around, and the layers underneath, since there's, you know, multiple layers, they're not shifting around, poking out. Here is my heart pieces right here. This one has purple paint on it because it was next to my tiara and just they got stuck together. On the day of the convention, there wasn't this much. I think there was just like a little touch of purple paint, but then once I repacked everything, more paint got on it. So I'll be repainting these later. I don't know if you can see, but they kind of have a three-dimensional shape. And that's because I put some clear tubing on the inside just to give it that shape. And then I put ribbon on the edge to kind of cover the seam, and on the inside to cover the seam. And here's like my half circle belt. And I just added more beading, and then I added some gold paint. Probably can tell like the little color difference here. This is all painted, and then the inside of these. So I ended up using my Epic cosplay wig. The other wig just wasn't as full as I wanted it to be, and the bangs just weren't long enough, so I was like, I'd rather use bangs that are too long and then kind of pin them up. And then of course these were nice and full and long, and then I had plenty of hair to work with at the end to loop it through the heart and everything. I already had these shoes but I got them in a Bodyline Lucky Pack, so they are half size too small. And one of the straps, or two of the straps, I don't know, didn't have like a connector thing. So I just cut them off. So here is my tiara. I just had some clips right here to pin it into my hair. You already saw the pieces that I had, so it was just layered pieces of foam, and then I used two different colors of metallic purple paint. And then on the back you can see kind of where it came off from just being next to those hearts. Yeah, I think this came out really nice. This is probably like my favorite piece of everything.